Hi, my Capricorn friends and family. It is time for the love and life forecast for the month of June. Let's go ahead and find out what the cards have to say for you guys. Just done a couple readings. They've been really interesting. I'm very much looking forward to finding out what the energies are for Capricorn. As I shuffle, I do want to say thank you to those of you that have shared my videos and liked my videos and commented. I love when you guys comment. I truly appreciate it. And, if this reading does resonate with you, please do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you might want to press the bell. And when you do that, you'll be sure to get my readings through your feed. I am doing, later today, I'm going to be doing the weekly forecast that starts June 2nd, so you might want to catch that. And just a few things that I want to tell you about is number one, I am doing this month, probably the second or third week of June, I'm going to be doing a live YouTube, and I'm going to do it with someone who is going to be a lucky winner. I'm going to draw the names of people who enter to win, and I'm gonna do live and answer a bunch of questions for you. So for your own situation, your own love life situation, twin flame situation, we'll go through the cards and we'll continue to ask questions until your questions are run out. I mean, hopefully it won't be like 3 hours, but anyways, yeah, because we always get more questions once we see like some of the cards. And this is using the Intuit Oracle deck, which is my go-to deck right now. It's the one that I use all the time. And I'm going to be actually giving away one of the decks. It's just coming out. It's going to actually be, available we're at the beginning of June. It should be another week, I think, before the actual boxes are able to be sent out. But I'm going to be giving away a free deck because it's my favorite deck and I want to share it with somebody else. So if you enter for the drawing, for the reading, I'm also going to be, during that live YouTube, I'm going to be selecting someone who's going to win the cards, and I'm going to ship them out to you as soon as they're available. All right, and the last thing I do want to tell you about before we get started is it does look like there's going to be another Twin Flame workshop in Niagara Falls, and I've been invited to be one of the facilitators. It's being held by Marla Kelly, so I'm really looking forward to uniting with her again and doing some more Twin Flame work, so that should be a lot of fun. And if you've been thinking about going to one of those workshops, Niagara Falls might be the one you want to go to. So, all right, we will get started here. My Capricorns, let's see what our overall energies are for the month of June for Capricorn. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, I actually got two cards. The first one that I saw is the waterfall, and the second that I saw is the mortar and pestle. That's the main card of the reading. And then let's pull one more. Now, these are the overall energies. Oh, I love to see the double rainbow. It's a great card. Okay? All right, so let me take just a minute to tune in here. Okay, you're definitely in the process of shifting something. You're in the process of making something out of something else. You're not really happy with the way things are, and you're looking to break them down, start over, and blend them into something else. Make something else. Okay? You're looking this month to do something different. You want to make something new. You want to make something else besides what you have sitting in front of you, and you're going to do that through alchemy. Part of that is I'm getting that you might have had a lot of this. You've had some emotions you've been dealing with. You've had some, emotions that have been flowing over. It's not that it's not, I don't want to say that it's like grief or anything like that. Some of you may actually be like just very emotional for you, and in Capricorns, you don't typically show emotion as much, but you definitely feel the emotion. And they're overflowing inside of you right now for release. And I think that's part of the process of making something new. Sometimes we really have to examine our feelings. We have to look at how we're feeling about things, and the emotions that we're feeling are indicators of what we're feeling and what we're thinking. And that needs to be looked at in order to make something new, to alchemize whatever situation you're in right now that isn't making you as happy. But the beautiful thing is that there's a lot of serendipity to this process that you're going through in June, because you've got the double rainbow. And that's saying it's at your perfect timing. All of this stuff is coming to you at perfect timing. And it is for ascension reasons. Okay, so all of this is leading to ascension, and you have divine help right now. You have the ability to tune in to that higher energy as you are making something new. All right, so these two cards, it basically says, listen, you're going to be successful at making something new here, making something else out of your situation. Whatever your situation is, you've got a really good chance of ascending above the level that it's at now and making something new, making something else. All right. So that, and it's a good luck card. It's a good luck card. And oh, look at that. It also says, oh, it says cohesion. Sorry, I thought it said coming soon. It says cohesion. All right. So it just means that all of those elements are pulling together so you can make something new. That's great. It's a wonderful way to start this reading. Now, we're going to look at what do you need to know specifically about love, your love relationship right now. Excuse me. Uh-oh. You may be in the middle of some arguments with that person. Or you're having some kinky sex. That's possible too. But I'm picking up that there may be arguments going on a little bit of, and maybe this has something to do with the mortar and pestle trying to create something new. If this is you and you're finding yourself in this situation with your love partner, and this is our reading about love, that may give you the reason to say, I'm doing something different. I've got to create something different out of this. And that is your driving force this month in your relationship, is you've got to balance. You know, you have this passionate desire. You have this driving force, this strong sexual energy, all right? And let's see what else it says. Got another card. No, I'm going to go over here. Okay, so we got stepping stones. I just saw this card in an earlier reading that I just did. All right, let's take a look at it. Oh, well, that's so easy. This is an indicator that things are not the way you want them to be in your relationship. Okay? I'm getting that pretty strongly. Whatever relationship you're in, some of you, I mean, not everybody's, of course, this is a very general reading, but I feel very strongly that you're going through this, it's a harsh conditions that you find yourself in. But what the stallion is saying is, with this great driving force that you have, if you can remember that what we're doing here in making something new is we are going through baby steps, you know, step-by-step process, walking your way through it. Only need to step in one stone at a time, one moment at a time. So it's staying in the moment of now, essentially, and taking those baby steps, if you will, or these single effort steps, and that is your way out of the situation. So, and I don't want to say it's a way out of the relationship, but it is a way out of this, which you're dealing with. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for love. All right. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to pull out, this is my obsidian, my gold flecked obsidian. And I'm just going to put it near that card. Is, you know, hopefully a way to cleanse some of that energy for you. And probably a good idea too is to go ahead and put some, you know, energy right here on this double rainbow. I'm going to keep the double rainbow over here. All right. So now let's take a look about your career and your abundance. Now I say that when I think of career, I think of it's either what you're doing to create abundance or it's your creative expression, which is what you really came here to do and what you really love to do. So we're going to take a look at that and pull some cards. All right. Well, this is about you, right? Unless you're a man, then this is about your significant other having something to do with it, or someone that you work with. But if you're a woman, that's you. Oh, all right. That's great. When it comes to your career, there's a sudden increase in something. New beginnings for something. That's wonderful. That's the main card. So it may mean a new job, or it may mean, oh, and interesting. Now, this isn't in the love portion of the reading, but you know, what it does say is your heart's desire, you're content, you're fulfilled. Okay. You love what you're doing. So this is a great set of cards when we come to, right, if you're having, let's see here. Well, the card, let's start with you. You have new beginnings coming. So this could be a new job. It could be a new project. It could be more of the same. Like it's talking about multiplying or sudden increase. So whatever it is, from an abundance standpoint, this is a great card to get because it basically says, hey, you've got some new stuff coming. And it's new beginnings, and it's increasing. Something really good is increasing. All right. Your situations are fertile. It means that whatever you've planted is a good chance of it popping up and increasing suddenly. All right. And then, well, how do you feel about that? Happy, content, right? Your heart's desire. You're getting what your heart's desired is. Your fulfillment. Those are the words that really pop out at me. So this is a really good month for you guys, Capricorn, when it comes to your career. And I want to say new beginnings. It could be a new job or maybe a new way of looking at things. Or it could be that you tune into something else that you like to do. All right. So we got some really good cards for our career. Now, let's go ahead and look at what does your higher self want you to know in the month of June. All right. Oh, I got 2 cards. Okay, well, interesting. We got the Hangman. It's the first card. I don't know what's up with my voice today. It's getting really gravelly. All right. And we got the Church. Okay. This is what your higher self wants you to know. Oh boy. Okay. All right. This goes right along with this whipping arguments. I can feel it. So your higher self is definitely talking somewhat about relationships. Okay. So I want to go with this one right here. You're definitely feeling trapped. I'm feeling that. You're feeling trapped. You are feeling this heaviness, like you are in an unhappy relationship. And that's because there's been fighting and arguing. Now, again, this is a general reading. This isn't going to apply for everyone, but some of you watching this are actually like needing to hear this loud and clearly and a strong message about this. So what is the answer? Because what we see we're doing here right now is the main energies is alchemizing that. We need to alchemize that and make it into something else, make that situation into something else, which you have a lot of promise of doing with this double rainbow. So let's look at what some of the issues are. Okay. A lot of you, especially as Capricorns, are very, I want to say typically Capricorns are very, it's like, I don't want to use the word dogma, but it keeps coming at me. It's kind of like traditional, okay? Very traditional. The goat slowly, steadily moves forward. There's that step by step that we just saw, which is perfect for you. This is exactly how you are doing this with your personality styles, with your inner being. But you're dealing right here with some traditional ideas of marriage in the relationship that you have right now. And you're not happy with it because that's not what you want. You don't really want that old-fashioned marriage relationship, but you're kind of feeling like that is what you got. Guess what? This is the energy of that. You're feeling really tied down and trapped. You're feeling heavily And the word addiction jumps out because this traditional programming really becomes addiction. All right. It feels like, you got to have that relationship. You got to have that man there to do the traditional way of being. And you are not happy with it. Okay. Because you've got the hangman here, which is, we got Neptune. He's the ruler of enlightenment. You're waking up to the fact that you want more than that. You want spirituality involved in your connection. You want to have the psychic connection with a person. You want to be inspired to be with that person. And you're basically going, not getting that. And I think actually that may be the cause of a lot of this. I'm getting pretty strongly that if you see Capricorns, when you have an idea of the way you want things to be, it's really hard to not have things be. In other words, you're going to create what you want. You're going to alchemize it into what you want. And things get really hard when you don't. You need to make it into what you want it to be. And gosh, you do. You have this driving force to make things the way you want. And you do have a passionate desire when it comes to this desire that the hangman is representing. This has become really important to you. So it's really important that you have the right match, that you have that fantasy connection, that one that you've been dreaming of. You've been waiting. You've been waiting for this energy to show up, and it just hasn't. I'm going to pull more cards on this one. I want to know more. All right, so we've got a situation where you're in. What should Capricorn do in this situation? Because you're actually feeling quite, that you're ready for that next step. Okay, so the first card I got was a light bulb. All right, so we're looking at what do you need to do? Is there anything that you need to do? All right, we've got a problem, an obstacle. And, all right, let me pull this one. Okay. I love these cards. I love them. All right. So the main card of this is the Mountain. All right, I'm just going to read these cards. So you're in a situation where you definitely have been alone. The obstacle has been that you have not had that kind of connection. You've been feeling a little bit like you're in total solitude. And it's like you want more than that. You want to move beyond this indifference that you have. You have this cold, indifferent way of being when it comes to the relationship that you're in. And it's like, and maybe this is this month, you're getting that aha moment. This isn't enough for me. This isn't what I want. I don't want this. I want something bigger and better than isolation. Now, if you're in a relationship right now, you are feeling isolated in the relationship. I want to say this feels like longer term relationships. If you are, well, what I want to say is if you're in a better relationship than that, this might be where you've been. And this month kind of pulls in that the breakthrough to realize that there is someone out there that literally aligns with your energy. That's if you've just met somebody, or if you are, in a brand new relationship. But I'm getting a lot of you are in this kind of situation where you've been feeling like you've been alone. You feel like you've been in solitude. You have been feeling very cold towards your partner, or you're just cold and indifferent towards the other sex. Or your, possible love interest, because you just don't want to go there. Well, you're getting an aha moment, right? The light bulb comes on and you're like, oh, got to make a change. There's the mortar and pestle. And then this is the card that I love to, and I'm going to wrap it up with this. The reading is that don't worry. You are moving on. And I see birth of a son as being birth of your own divine masculine energy that's giving you the power to move on, to take a leap of faith. Don't worry about it. Just allow the step-by-step process, right? We've got the stepping stones. Just allow this step-by-step process. It's going to get you to where you want to be. You've got the driving force that says, hey, I'm getting out of this and I am going to move towards that. I'm going to create something else. Now, you may create spells and potions too, but most of you that I know will probably just be like, just making something out of something else. And you have the double rainbow watching over you during this ascension time. This is fantastic. I hope you really like this reading, Capricorn. I am putting out, like I said, I think I said that I'm putting out a reading also later today, which will be for the week starting June 2nd. If you do press the bell, when you get that reading through your feed, it will show up once I post it. You'll get it right away. I guess that's it. And I want to say thanks again and look forward to being able to deliver more readings for you. Namaste.